Mike is a 23-year-old young man who tries to become a fisherman, but he's really struggling and he doesn't know how. So one day, Mike goes to a fish and asks the fish, "How do I catch fish? I really want to become this fisherman." And the fish just answers so many different things. You've got to do this, you've got to do this. Fish keeps on yapping on. And at the end of the day, Mike is just there, like, taking his notes, but he still doesn't really know how to catch fish. And everything the fish said is just non practical. So Mike keeps thinking, alright, who else could I ask? And so Mike goes to the local fisherman and he asks the fisherman, "Well, how do I catch fish? I really want to become a fisherman just like you." Fisherman looks at him, smiles, says, "Ah, son, you came to the right place." And Mike happily takes apprentice at the fisherman, and he catches all of a sudden plenty of fish with all the knowledge the fisherman gave him. Now, this story is not far off of what young men go through a lot of times today, but just with women instead of fish. A lot of young men, they enter the workplace and they get a lot of male and female co-workers. Now, most of the time, the young men I'm talking about are the ones that are just like Mike. They do not know how to catch a fish. So, they may start asking their female co-workers on how to get girls, how to get women. And again, the same thing as in the story. They keep on yapping on so many different things that are all bullshit. They say, "I want this and this," but at the same time they go with the direct opposite and are attracted to the direct opposite of what they say, because women don't know what they want. They truthfully do not know what they want. They do not know what they are actually attracted to. Now, if you're a woman watching this, I've had it plenty of times where a woman told me, "I'm attracted to this and this and this," or Barry said, "I'm attracted to a nice guy, I want a nice guy," and everything. And then you see them like 2 days later with an absolute Chad bad boy who just like fucks her on the casual. And you're just thinking, like, bitch, you just said you want a nice guy. Like, what the fuck? So women don't know what they want. And for you, as a young man watching this, struggling with women, it is best to ask a fisherman. Go to a man who has had some experience in his life. And I can guarantee you there is at least one man in your social circle who has a lot of experience with women, who knows what he's doing, who is the fisherman of the story. Go up to him and ask him how he catches the fish. That is going to be your best bet. But do not ask your female coworkers, because first of all, if you find one of them attractive and you ask them how you get bitches, you're not gonna get her in the future. That's just a brutal reality, because you just basically said, "I don't get bitches," and women are not attracted to that. Women want someone who gets all the women, but then chooses her, basically. The, since that man has options, and if he has options, his decision all of a sudden is way more valuable than a guy who doesn't have options. Since this guy's decision is basically holds no value, since he doesn't have the power of a decision. Women like when a man has the power of the decision. And so, do not go to your coworkers, do not go to any girl you know or find attractive. If it's some bitch you don't care about, sure, ask her, but trust me, she ain't gonna help her unless she's a lesbian. Otherwise, go to a fisherman. There is 100% someone in your social circle you know who gets a lot of women, or who got a lot of women, or who had a lot of experience with women, whatever you want to call it. Maybe it's the old man across the street. You know what I mean? So you've got to find a fisherman in your social circle, but do not ever ask your coworkers or some female friend or do not ask him. You're just gonna waste your time and you're not gonna have any great answer. So I hope this was helpful. Go and catch a fish and see you in the next one.